Now just now we have finished up with the part 1 that was talking about your financial market. Now let us discuss about the part 2 that is talking about your commodity market, your derivatives, your insurance and your mutual funds. Now, talking about your first commodity market. A commodity market is a market that trades in primary economic sector rather than manufacturing products. Primary economic sector का मतलब क्या है? Soft commodities are agriculture products such as your wheat, coffee, cocoa, sugar. No, and even when I'm talking about the hard commodities are your mines such as your gold and your oil. So the investors access about 50 major commodities market worldwide and with purely financial transaction increasingly outnumbering the physical trade in which the goods are delivered. So basically, these commodity market basically they are actually creating a kind of exchange trade over the counter. Over the counter का मतलब an increasing number of derivatives are traded via clearing housing sectors with the central clearing which provides the clearing of the settlement services or a further exchanges. मतलब जब अगर कोई particular transaction करना होगा where the exchange trade fund of these particular commodities have to be done over a particular let us take about the electronic golds or any ownership of the physical billions or bitcoins or those kind of things जहाँ पर the commodities are being transacted, the commodity based money is being created or the commodity based market is being created. So they are actually transacting in the market. Now in the year 2003 only this particular market has actually taken a grip and this actually was been founded out in the year 4500 BC somewhere more than 4000 BC के पहले ही ये चीज particular था जब in the old times where the clay tokens were being given or clay vessels were being given with each other or in the distribution of the barter system में वो जब चल जाता था but now this particular transaction has come up and taken a new place in the market. So basically I can say a commodity is defined as a tangible product मतलब जो देख सकते हैं feel कर सकते हैं for which there is a demand but which is supplied without qualitative or differentiation or across a market मतलब जिसकी quality के ऊपर कोई differentiation नहीं होता. Now this means to say a commodity remains constant. A commodity has its matter as it is where it is sold and there is no significance difference among the product which is being commodited overall. So यानी जब मैं अगर उसको asset ही consider करूँगी उसकी क्या quality है and all उसके ऊपर उसको differentiate नहीं करूँगी but when I am going to exchange these commodity when I am going to do a transaction about these commodities they are not going to change their reliability, they are not going to change the it is just that what the class of product assets are being sold and what the class of products are being purchased, it is all going to be that. So basically a commodity market is a market which is transacting, which is trading or which is having its different features commonly which has been understood by the people. Now this market is basically which is offering an opportunity to the investors investors as they are running in the stock market. तो जिस तरह से stock market में equities and debts and debentures and preference shares को value दी जाती है उसी तरह से commodity market में these commodities are having the value. So the investment characteristics of the commodities. So सबसे पहले अगर इन्वेस्टमेंट तौर पे अगर कमोडिटीज के ऊपर डील करना होगा तो फर्स्ट थिंग आई हैव टू टेक केयर इज अ ट्रेडेबिलिटी. द कमोडिटी हैज टू बी अ ट्रेडेबल काइंड ऑफ जिसको मैं ट्रेड कर सकूंगी, जिसको मैं इन्वेस्ट कर सकूंगी, जिसको मैं ओवर द पीरियड ऑफ टाइम आई कैन गेट अ रिटर्न. आई कैन कॉल इट एज अ ट्रेडिंग कमोडिटी जिसको ऊपर में ट्रांजेक्शन विल बी डिलीवरेबिलिटी विच कैन बी ट्रांसफर्ड. ऑल द कमोडिटीज हैव टू बी फिजिकली ट्रांसफरेबल फ्रॉम वन पर्सन टू another. जिसको ये जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल क्रूड ऑयल कैन बी डिलीवर्ड और इन द बैरल्स एंड ऑल. सो दिस कैन बी कॉल्ड एज कमोडिटी ट्रांजेक्शन. even it has to be a liquidity. It is if it is a liquid, means that it has an active market which the buyers and seller constantly do the transaction with each other, and that is called to be as a commodity market. A commodity market, again, it can also be defined as an article or a product or a material which is bought and sold. ना एक प्रोडक्ट को जब परचेज या सोल्ड किया जाता है, उसके कारण मनी के अंदर उसकी वैल्यू के कारण उसको ट्रेड किया जाता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड टू बी एज अ कमोडिटी मार्केट. नो इट इज सबसे पहले इट कैन बी अ मूवेबल प्रोडक्ट, इट हैज टू हैव अ एक्सेप्टेंस, exchangeable claims, monies and securities can be called to be as a commodity. Now, a commodity actually offers an immense kind of potential which becomes a separate from its asset over a long period of time. एक जब when it is being initiated उस टाइम पे हो सकता है उसकी कोई वैल्यू नहीं होगी, but over the period of time पे it gains its validity, it gains its importance, accountability, and they are been running over a long period of time. So basically our consumer affairs and the public distribution all are being taken care by your commission. A particular commission has been set up who is dealing with all this kind of commodity market, and they are giving the reliability to this. Next, talking about the derivatives. Now derivatives क्या होता है? Derivatives is a product whose value from the value of one or more basic variables called basis of the contractual manner. अब इसका simplified अगर मीनिंग में बोलूँ, so basically derivative is a genetic term which is been forward for the future opinions or the future options or the swaps. यानी आज के टाइम पे आपके कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स की माइट भी हो सकता है कोई वैल्यू ना हो, बट फ्यूचर पीरियड ऑफ टाइम पे देयर आर चांसेस विच इज गोइंग टू गेट द सिक्योरिटी विच इज गोइंग टू गेट अ मार्केट. सो बेसिकली इट कैन ऑल्सो बी डिफाइंड एज अ सिक्योरिटी derived from a debt instrument. Debt instrument, that is a share or loan, whether secured and unsecured. Your risk instruments or a contract difference from its form of security. It is a different kind of security जिसको debt fund के through generate किया गया है, and it is the securities which are been coming into the formation through a different kind of contract. दो पार्टी ने एक दूसरे के साथ contract करके they have derived a particular price of that particular value of that particular security, then it is called to be as a derivative market. So when I'm talking about the features of the characteristics of the derivatives, सबसे पहले value derived. So derivatives are the financial product which derives the value of certain underlying asset which is your bond, stock, commodities, etc. यानी कोई भी commodity, कोई भी stock या कोई भी security ले लो, उसको दो पार्टी ने अपने पास में रखा, उसकी एक value decide की, and that is called to be as a derivative market. Now it is again a trading which is been exchanged over the counter market, जहाँ पे एक दूसरे के साथ बैठ करके आप लोग डिस्कस करके उसकी वैल्यू डिसाइड करते हैं. फ्यूचर डिलीवरी, आज के टाइम पे आप डेरिवेटिव्स ऑफ द कॉन्ट्रैक्ट आर फॉर द फ्यूचर पीरियड ऑफ टाइम, और यू कैन से डिलीवरी ऑफ द एसेट एट द प्राइस एग्रीड टाइम ऑफ द कॉन्ट्रैक्ट. मतलब जिस वक्त आपने जो प्राइस पे कॉन्ट्रैक्ट किया था उसके बेसिस पे आप फ्यूचर में जब उसकी वैल्यू गेन होगी उस टाइम पे उसकी डिलीवरी होगी. दैट इज व्हाई इट इज कॉल्ड एज फ्यूचर डिलीवरी टेक्स प्लेस इन दैट पर्टिकुलर डेरिवेटिव मार्केट. Further, it is having a hedge against the risk. मतलब derivatives, the concept which was been introduced with the aim of minimizing the risk, it has helped the hedge the risk, the volatility in the market. Volatility मतलब जिसने मार्केट को एक्चुअल में कंट्रोल में करके रखा, and actually what we wanted कि मार्केट कंट्रोल में रहना चाहिए and रिस्क लेवल कम हो जाना चाहिए, तो ये डेरिवेटिव मार्केट ने काफ़ी कुछ कंट्रोल किया है. रिस्क, when I'm talking high return, in the whatever we have committed today, in future you are going to be potentiality is there in that particular commodity or bond or stock which we can get at a high returns in a future period of time. So obviously by that, depending upon the market in which you have invested, you are having a bright chances where you will get a good gains in the future. एडवांटेजेस ऑफ द डेरिवेटिव्स अगर मैं बोलूँ तो मिनिमाइजेशन ऑफ द रिस्क हो जाता है कंपेयर टू एनी योर कैपिटल मार्केट और एनी अदर सिक्योरिटीज और मार्केट. फिर इट इज अ काइंड ऑफ अ न्यू इन्वेस्टमेंट एवेन्यूज, इट इंक्रीजेज द टर्नओवर, then at the same time attracting untapped population. So जिनको नए लोगों को जिनको पता भी नहीं होगा उनके पास भी we can reach out and we can ask them small kind of investment which they will get a return in the future. So that is having a derivatives are having a good kind of exposure to the public. Well, let's talk about your disadvantages also. So when I'm talking about the disadvantages, there are two disadvantages. First, generation of hot money. It is a money flow regularly flows between the financial market in such a highest in the high terms, that is when I'm talking about the financial market in the short term rate possible. So over that changing hands in the exercise option of the money generated in the market in such a huge manner, वहाँ पे derivatives का एक stability gain करना is a difficulty. Encouragement to speculation. So see, all depends upon the future period. So उसका speculation, all it is depending upon speculation. आपका speculation, आपका product, आपकी predictability अगर right हुई, you can get a good return. Might be otherwise chances are there very less you will get a good return or not. Now this was all about your derivatives. Then moving to the next topic of your, that is your insurance. Now when I'm talking about your insurance, it is nothing but a kind of means which is protection from the financial losses in future. Insurance, it is a means of protection for the financial losses. Now it is a form of trade risk management जहाँ पे primarily it is used to hedge against the risk of a contingent uncertain event. यानी मुझे फ्यूचर में अगर कभी रिस्क हुआ, लॉस हुआ बिजनेस में, तो मुझे उस तरफ से इंश्योरेंस मिलेगा या प्रोटेक्शन मिलेगा. So basically an entity which provides the insurance is known as your insurer, and the insurance company or the insurance carrier. The person or the entity who buys the insurance is known as insured or the policy holder. Now insurance transaction basically involves the insured assuming a guaranteed loan of reliability. That means to say, अगर आपको कोई particular loss हुआ, आपको even the smallest of the small loss, we will give you the guarantee in future. I will repay you that particular, or I will cover you all your losses. That means to say, my burden will be shared over by some other particular party. Now over here the insured receives a contract called as an insurance policy, जो हमको सबको पता होगा, and which details the conditions and circumstances under which you will get the amount from which you can recover that particular insurance policy के जो भी आपने बनाई होगी वो प्रीमियम अमाउंट जो आपको पे करते हो रेगुलरली उस हिसाब से आपको क्लेम मिल जाएगा. Now risk what which can be insured by private companies, typically the share serves common characteristics. Generally उनका characteristics क्या होता है इंश्योरेंस का? Large number of similar exposure units. मतलब हमारे different companies are giving the insurance policy and everything, and they are giving the large number of exposure. Slowly gradually you will get a gain out of it. आपको आज आप प्रीमियम पे कर रहे हो, उसके लिए आपको हाई रिटर्न मिलेगा. डेफिनाइट लॉस, अगर आपको डेफिनाइट लॉस कभी होने के चांसेस भी है, जैसे फायर अपन होने के, एक्सीडेंट होने के, ऑल दोस हर चीज nowadays is been covered under the insurance. Accidental losses can also be it your large losses, your small losses, all sorts of losses are being covered under here. Affordable premium, the premium which are being paid by these particular which are being taken by these particular insurance companies are hardly affordable amounts for the companies. So even they can be owned by even the small entrepreneurs also. Calculatable loss, मतलब जितना आपका जो अमाउंट आपका कैलकुलेट किया जा सकता है उस हिसाब से the segregation is being given, and the segregation and the premium amount is been recovered, or the policy amount is recovered in that manner. Now limited risk of the which has been, or their losses can be segregated in a very much minimum manner. इसका मतलब क्या होता है कि हर टाइम पे आपको पॉलिसी का 100% रिटर्न मिलेगा जरूरी नहीं है, बट हाँ जो आपको लॉस हुआ है वो डिफरेंशिएट हो जाएगा, वो सेग्रीगेट होकर के अ परसेंटेज अमाउंट कैन बी डिवाइडेड. सो दैट मीन्स टू से अगर एक कंपनी कभी किसी दिन अनफॉर्चुनेटली अगर लॉसेस अकर करती है, देन इन दैट केस their losses, their burden will be divided into different parties also. Then next with the concept of your mutual fund. और mutual fund ना मुझे हमेशा हम सुनते रहते हैं mutual fund are subject to market risk, please read the document before investing into it. हम लोग generally ये advertisement आप लोग सुनते होंगे. So what is this mutual fund? Let us understand that. Now mutual fund is a professionally managed investment scheme. now usually run by an asset management company that brings together a group of people and invest their money in the stocks, bonds and other securities. So basically हमारा पैसा है, हम लोगों के हम जैसे 10 लोग आ जाएंगे, हम सबका पैसा एक साथ कब किया जाएगा, वो आगे जाके स्टॉक में, बॉन्ड्स में या अदर रिसोर्सेज या अदर सिक्योरिटीज में इन्वेस्ट किया जाता है. See, I am not a investor, good investor. I am not known to the financial markets. I am not knowing about the stock market, but I want to invest a money. So who is going to help me out? These particular people, intermediaries, who are going to have a mutual fund. Now they are going to go invest my money through the through a channel of mutual fund into the different bonds and securities. Not just into one particular thing, but into different participation, and then I will get a return. So basically a mutual fund is a professionally managed investment fund that pools the money from many investors to purchase securities. Now these mutual funds have advantages and both the disadvantages compared to the direct investing. जो हम डायरेक्ट इन्वेस्टिंग करते हैं बाय द इंडिविजुअल सिक्योरिटीज. नाउ द प्राइमरी एडवांटेज ऑफ द म्यूचुअल फंड आर दैट दे प्रोवाइड हायर लेवल ऑफ डाइवर्सिफिकेशन, दे प्रोवाइड लिक्विडिटी एंड दे आर मैनेज्ड बाय द प्रोफेशनल इन्वेस्टर्स. हमें इतना ज्ञान नहीं होगा मार्केट में क्या चल रहा है, बट दीज आर द प्रोफेशनल इन्वेस्टर्स, दे नो मच मोर अबाउट द मार्केट एंड दैट दे कैन इन्वेस्ट आवर मनी. Now on the negative side, the investors in the mutual fund must pay various fees and expenses. तो आज हमको जब भी अगर म्यूचुअल फंड सब में इन्वेस्ट करना पड़ेगा तो मुझे कुछ फीस एंड ऑल पे करनी है. Now that is a kind of negative part when I'm talking about the mutual funds. Even when I'm talking about your primary structure of the mutual fund includes open end funds, फिर बाद में with unit investment trust or the closed ended funds. These are the different things through which our particular investment is being taken care. Now, सबसे पहले इसका अगर मैं एडवांटेजेस की बात करूं म्यूचुअल फंड की, तो सबसे पहले इंक्रीज डाइवर्सिफिकेशन. हमारा पैसा इन अ डिफरेंट मैनेज वे में सेग्रीगेट होना, उसको हैविंग अ डाइवर्सिफाइड रिटर्न्स इज द फर्स्ट एंड द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट. डेली लिक्विडिटी, मार्केट कीप्स ऑन फ्लक्चुएटिंग एवरी नाउ एंड देन, डिपेंडिंग अपॉन दैट आई विल गेट अ रिटर्न. प्रोफेशनल इन्वेस्टमेंट मैनेजमेंट जो मैंने अभी बात की, सर्विस एंड कन्वीनियंसेस, मुझे कुछ नहीं करना है, मैं बैठी रहूंगी, आप लोग मेरे बिहाफ पे एज अ प्रोफेशनल पर्सन काम करने वाले हो. गवर्नमेंट ओवरसाइट, सो यस गवर्नमेंट इज टेकिंग केयर एवरी नाउ एंड देन, गवर्नमेंट body is being set up who is been looking after this mutual fund. Transparency and easy comparison. Whenever a person is been investing into this mutual fund, they can even trace what is happening from where their money is being paid into which particular account they are being paid, whether it is a stock market, whether it is a bond, whether what type of it is, you are easily getting into it. When I'm talking about the disadvantages, then first of all, I will have to pay a fees amount, then less control over the timing of the recognition of the gain. Short term मिलेगा, long term मिलेगा, उसकी कोई reliability नहीं रहती है. Less predictable income, कितना इनकम मिलने वाली है वो भी नहीं पता. At times मैंने जितना इन्वेस्टमेंट किया है उससे भी कम रिटर्न मिलने के चांसेस आते हैं. नो अपॉर्चुनिटी टू कस्टमाइज, मुझे जैसा चाहिए मुझे कस्टमाइज करना है, उसके भी चांसेस लेस हो जाते हैं. क्यों? बिकॉज समवन एल्स इज एक्सेसिंग ओवर देयर. सो दैट इज, दीज आर फ्यू ऑफ द लिमिटेशंस व्हेन आई एम टॉकिंग about the mutual fund. Now, when I am talking about the types of mutual fund in India, equity mutual fund, debt mutual funds, sectoral mutual fund, then your equity limited linked schemes or their saving schemes. I can say savings SIP जिसको बोलते हैं, systematic investment planning बोल सकते हो. Open ended funds are the different types of mutual funds. So these are the different types of mutual fund when I'm talking about. Now these are the different ways जो आप लोग अपने way में close ended mutual fund, जिसमें आपको क्या करते हो कि you are keeping a locking period, जहाँ पे it has been locking period of 1 to 3 years or more than that years before you cannot redeem your amount, you cannot take out your amount. Open ended में क्या होता है, you are keeping at the flexibility of yours, जब मन चाहे निकाल सकते हो. So this was all about your commodities, they are all about your derivatives, insurance and your mutual. With this we have finished up with your third module also, and thank you.